Geshe. He, very young, he became a monk. And very young became a monk, he spent 25 years. 10 years old, he became a monk. 25 years, by age of 35 years, he became a great Geshe, and then he could he memorized the entire Kangyu Buddha's teaching. And he memorized, and he could even, how to say, reverse to tell you. This is how his mind, very sharp, very clear, he did all the prayer. Then his great knowledge and everything. Then he came out to start Dharma teaching. Nobody went to his teaching, Such great scholar, great everything. Maybe everybody say, wow, they want to attend teaching, right? Nobody went to attend his teaching. Then finally he went to see his guru. I don't want to mention names lah. But this is a real story. A real story. And he went to see his guru. And his guru told him, say, you have great study in this and that, but you have never done any of the practices. But Guru asked him to go into the retreat, okay? And for the next 20 years, he did retreat, and the minds were all beings and everything. But his Guru specifically asked him to do one thing, which was, to me, something that not ordinarily people wouldn't think of doing. His guru asked him to, don't finish the food, take some of the food outside, and the bread and everything, the chamba and all that. Go outside and recite the name of the Buddha, those specific name of the Buddhas, and feed the bird and feed the ants and everything, the insects and everything. So for 20 years he did that. So 35, when he became 55 years old, is it 55, yeah? 55 to 56 years old, he thought that maybe he'd want to come down. One day, there was this young boy, this young teenager who came down and said, you're so poor thing, you're living up here and everything, so maybe should come down. You should come down, and everything. So this young person went up and asked him to come down to give teaching. And suddenly, so many people. That time, he came down and he went to pay homage to his guru. And then his guru told him this. Now, he had told his guru, he came down, and then there's many people request for teaching and this and that and stuff. And a lot young people, wow, all this young people, like teenagers, everybody want to learn about the Dharma and all that. He asked his guru for blessing, and he want to understand. And what his guru told him? You want to know? Those were the birds and the insects that you fed. Because you recite the name of the Buddhas and everything, and you did what your guru told you. So you have the knowledge, but you didn't do the feeding. You studied the Dharma and you became a Buddhist professor, but you did not become a Buddhist master. So it took him 10 years to grow up, 25 years to become a Buddhist professor, 35 years old, 55 years old, at 55 years old, he became a Buddhist master. And so especially very popular with all the young people. The young people. So actually, this is why I'm thinking now, I'm looking and trying to compose some. I asked Sangula for advice. Should I compose a very, very short one or a very long one? Sangula told me to do a short one and a middling one. I said, yeah, that's true. Long one, nobody bother. Right? Long one, nobody bother. Short one and a middling one. So, because I'm a very If you want to do properly. So sometimes too short really difficult. You understand? Right? You cannot feel full with just eating one burger. Right? Maybe you need to have drinks, maybe you need a salad, maybe you need a dessert, maybe you need something else. All make it into a nice thing. Right? So this is what I'm thinking. I've already done preliminary and middling preparations done. So when you say about this, what's the benefit? Why? It's because these Buddhas have these special powers. Right? And that's why we should recite these Buddhas' names. Like certain Buddhas' name, when you offer incense, you recite this Buddha's name, right? Immediately this incense purifies the whole area, the whole space. There's just recite this another Buddha's name. Precious Usnisha. His Buddha maybe translation is Precious Usnisha. Precious pinnacle. Precious pinnacle. Just by this Buddha's name, Precious Tathagata, Precious pinnacle. Now you hear this name. Now, there's 80 eons of past negative karma purified. Yeah. So there's some very special. So if you want to have some medicine that you eat, the medicine, you take the medicine and then you say you pray, recite, and they say in the name of medicine Buddha. Okay, we pray and then recite the mantra. Okay, may all this medicine be blessed. May they actualize the blessing of medicine Buddha. Then you feel medicine Buddha go inside the medicine. Then you eat. And the effect's different. You can try, even you go home, you take 2 glasses of water. One, you do the same. You just say, in the name of this Buddha, may this Buddha dissolve in. And the other water, you don't do anything to it. Taste test. You will see. You will experience this yourself. So that's the reason why we should recite the name of Buddha. Some people say, oh, Chinese Mahayana temple, very wealthy, very good, very many supporters, and many people go listen to Dharma. Why? Because the Chinese monks every day do chanting, Chinese Sangha, they every day do chanting, every day they recite this, every day they bring the food out for them. Right? So some just don't, they just recite and do prayers for themselves. So this Kishi, this story, by 55 years old onwards, unbelievable. All the young people like him. All the and true enough, he spent 20 years, right? He spent 20 years up there, right? By the time all those beings got reincarnated and everything, those teenagers on the start, they all love him. 18 years old, the oldest about 18 years old. 18, 19 years old onwards and below. Wow, he became like everybody was like, wow, he was like the one. He could awaken them. He could touch their hearts. He could move their soul. Whatever he say, even all these children will listen to their hearts better than what their parents and grandparents say. So that's why we need. I'm not saying you are insects in your past life. Huh? I'm not saying you are ghosts in your past life. I'm not saying you are a bird. Okay? Yeah, I'm not saying that. Okay? So, but what I'm saying is that you should start to do this kind of practices now. You understand? Now the result may not come. Give it time, and continue. Okay? Right? Good night.